Hi everybody, RealWatchReview.com, where we bring in the most in-depth watch reviews. We spent a few weeks now with the C700 Grand Rapide from Christopher Ward. I want to give you some final thoughts on it. Now, when I first got this watch in for review, it didn't really strike me as one of the best looking watches I've ever seen. But what I've done over the past few weeks of wearing it, it's really started to grow on me. I can relate this kind of to when a new BMW 3 Series comes out or a new VW GTI comes out. When it first comes out, it has such a heritage behind it that it takes a while to get used to the new look and the new feel of it. Once you start to see those little design cues that come through in the new design, it starts to make more sense. And that's the same with this watch. It's really an exercise in materials and matte and polish. And as I started to get more compliments on it, I started to realize what a really nice watch this is. Now, if you look at some of the things that they've done, they've used polish on the outside as well as the back, and also very, very small on the inside, on the dial. Now, you can see it on the hands as well as the second hand, as well as the markers. Now, what they do now is they kind of scale it back. The carbon fiber is not shiny, it's totally matte. You can see it on the insides of these as well. Very nicely done, very nice weave to the carbon fiber, and then the strap starts to get dull again too, more of a matte color. Now, what they didn't do on this is put an alligator strap on it, and I think that's good because it really connects everything together quite well. It's really a little bit of a new age look with a little bit of a feel from yesterday. You can feel different pieces of this from other watches in the past. You can feel other design cues from other Christopher Ward watches, but it's really a bit of a new design style, and I quite like it. Now, as far as the band goes, we've never had a problem with a Christopher Ward band. Always very good. I like this one a lot. It's much softer than their usual stiff bands, which I like quite a bit. The back is always very soft. The movement, 7750, never had a problem with it. We've tried it many times, and Christopher Ward always does a wonderful job of polishing these with Geneva stripes as well as blued screws. Now, as far as the dial and how to look at it, very easy. I didn't do this on the first review, so I need to do this. This is the chronograph function. You can see it's very sweeping hand, very nice and smooth action. These buttons are quite easy to hit. You can really feel the engagement. It's a snap back. And the day date is very easy to see. It's actually in white, so you can see it really easily. One of my favorite parts about this is really the dial, what they've done with the multi-layering, and Christopher Ward has really started to do this. They started to do it in their C90 Beckett's. You can see that the matte metal, it's kind of aluminum feel, as well as the carbon fiber is very subtle on the inside, but they use a bunch of different layers on here, and it just looks fantastic. So this is a definite recommendation for us, from us. It really is something different. If you're looking for a different type of watch that's solid, that looks different, but it still has the feel of a great watch, it has the build quality of all Christopher Wards, this is definitely a watch for you. If you have any particular questions, feel free to ask on the website, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Thanks.